What if the secret to living past 90 isn't about expensive supplements or complex diets, but 4 simple things you do in the first hour after waking up? In the next 15 minutes, I'll reveal 4 specific dawn habits that researchers found in a landmark study of over 2,000 people who lived past 90, plus exactly how to implement each one starting tomorrow morning. Habit number 3 takes less than 5 minutes, but was found in 87% of the study participants who reached 95 or older. Yet most seniors completely skip this life-extending practice. Researchers at Stanford University followed 2,000 adults over 90 for 15 years to identify what separated those who lived to 100 from those who didn't. They discovered that centenarians shared 4 specific morning routines that added an average of 8 to 12 healthy years to their lives, with some participants living 25 years longer than expected based on their genetic profiles. Habit 1. Morning sunlight exposure. Within 30 minutes of waking, are you getting natural sunlight on your face and eyes within the first 30 minutes of waking up every single day? Harvard Medical School research shows that early morning light exposure regulates circadian rhythms, improves sleep quality, and reduces mortality risk by 23% in seniors by synchronizing your body's internal clock with the natural day-night cycle. This morning, light exposure triggers the release of cortisol at the right time, which helps you feel alert during the day and naturally tired at bedtime, creating the optimal sleep-wake cycle that becomes increasingly important as you age. Your circadian rhythm controls not just sleep, but also hormone production, immune function, and cellular repair processes that directly impact how quickly or slowly your body ages over time. The morning sunlight exposure works by stimulating special cells in your retina that send signals directly to your brain's master clock, located in a region called the suprachiasmatic nucleus. This brain region coordinates virtually every biological process in your body, from when you feel hungry to when your body temperature rises and falls throughout the day. When this internal clock becomes disrupted due to lack of morning light exposure, it creates a cascade of health problems, including poor sleep quality, increased inflammation, weakened immune function, and accelerated cellular aging that significantly shortens your lifespan. Research from the National Institute on Aging shows that seniors with irregular circadian rhythms have a 50% higher risk of developing dementia and cardiovascular disease compared to those who maintain consistent light-dark cycles. Your aging eyes become less sensitive to light over time, meaning you need more intense and longer duration morning light exposure than younger adults to achieve the same circadian rhythm benefits. Indoor lighting, even from bright lamps, typically provides only 200 to 500 lux of illumination, while natural outdoor light delivers 10,000 to 100,000 lux, even on cloudy days, making outdoor morning light exposure far more effective for regulating your biological clock. This explains why many seniors experience sleep problems, afternoon fatigue, and evening restlessness when they spend most of their time indoors and miss the critical morning light exposure that their bodies need to maintain healthy aging patterns. Grace from Oregon started stepping outside for 10 minutes each morning after her doctor explained the connection between light exposure and her chronic insomnia. Within 2 weeks, she was falling asleep more easily and waking up more refreshed than she had in years. Step outside or sit by a bright window for 10 to 15 minutes within 30 minutes of waking, even on cloudy days, and avoid wearing sunglasses during this brief exposure to maximize the light reaching your retinal cells that regulate your circadian rhythm. If weather or mobility prevents outdoor exposure, position yourself directly in front of a large, south-facing window where you can receive maximum natural light intensity. Start tomorrow morning because your body's internal clock needs this daily reset to function optimally and maintain the biological rhythms that support healthy longevity. Habit 2. drinking 16 to 20 ounces of water immediately upon waking. Do you rehydrate your body first thing in the morning before coffee, tea, or any other beverages? The Mayo Clinic reports that morning, hydration supports kidney function, improves circulation, and helps maintain the cellular processes that slow aging in seniors by replacing the significant amount of water your body loses during the 6 to 8 hours of sleep through breathing, sweating, and other metabolic processes. During sleep, your kidneys continue filtering waste products from your blood, your lungs release water vapor with each breath, and your skin loses moisture through perspiration, creating a state of mild dehydration by morning that can impair virtually every organ system in your body. This overnight dehydration becomes more problematic as you age because seniors have a decreased sense of thirst, reduced kidney function, and lower total body water content, making morning rehydration critically important for maintaining optimal health and longevity. Proper hydration is essential for maintaining blood volume and circulation, which directly impacts your cardiovascular health and ability to deliver oxygen and nutrients to every cell in your body. When you wake up dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker and more difficult for your heart to pump, putting additional strain on your cardiovascular system at the very beginning of each day. Research from Johns Hopkins shows that chronic mild dehydration increases the risk of kidney stones, urinary tract infections, constipation, and cognitive decline in seniors, while also accelerating cellular aging by impairing the transport of nutrients into cells and the removal of waste products from cellular metabolism. Your aging kidneys become less efficient at concentrating urine and conserving water, meaning you lose more fluid overnight than younger adults and need more aggressive morning rehydration to restore optimal fluid balance. Additionally, many seniors take medications that can increase fluid loss or interfere with normal thirst mechanisms, making conscious morning hydration even more important for maintaining health. The simple act of drinking water first thing in the morning helps flush out toxins that accumulated overnight, supports optimal kidney function, and prepares your circulatory system for the day's activities by ensuring adequate blood volume and flow. William from Texas started drinking 2 full glasses of water before his morning coffee routine and noticed improved mental clarity and fewer afternoon energy crashes within the first week. His doctor confirmed that his kidney function markers improved significantly after 3 months of consistent morning hydration. Keep a large glass or bottle containing 16 to 20 ounces of water by your bedside and drink it completely before getting out of bed each morning. Then wait at least 15 minutes before consuming coffee, tea, or other beverages. Room temperature water is optimal because it's absorbed more quickly than ice-cold water, which can actually slow gastric emptying and delay hydration. Your body loses significant water overnight, so rehydrate immediately to support optimal cellular function and give your organs the fluid they need to perform their essential morning maintenance and repair processes. Habit 3. 5-minute morning movement or stretching routine. Are you moving your body within the first 15 minutes of getting out of bed, even if it's just gentle stretching or simple movements? Johns Hopkins researchers found that seniors who performed light morning movement had 34% fewer falls, better balance throughout the day, and lived an average of 7 years longer than those who remained sedentary during their first hour awake. This morning movement doesn't need to be intense exercise or complicated routines, but rather gentle activation of your muscles, joints, and circulation system that have been inactive during hours of sleep. Your body naturally becomes stiff overnight as your muscles lose some flexibility. Joint fluid becomes less viscous, and your circulation slows to the resting levels needed for sleep and recovery processes. Morning movement serves multiple critical functions that become increasingly important as you age, including improving blood circulation to deliver oxygen and nutrients throughout your body, stimulating the production of synovial fluid that lubricates your joints and activating your nervous system to improve balance and coordination for the day ahead. Research from the National Institute on Aging shows that the first hour after waking represents a critical window when your body transitions from the restorative state of sleep to the active state needed for daily functioning. Seniors who skip morning movement often experience prolonged stiffness, increased fall risk, and gradual loss of mobility that compounds over time and significantly impacts their independence and quality of life in later years. Your aging musculoskeletal system requires this gentle morning activation to maintain the flexibility, strength, and coordination that prevent falls and preserve your ability to perform daily activities independently. During sleep, your muscles slightly shorten and your joints may develop temporary stiffness, particularly in your spine, hips, and shoulders, where age-related changes are most common. Simple morning movements help counteract these overnight changes by increasing blood flow to your muscles, stimulating the nervous system pathways that control balance and coordination, and preparing your body for the physical demands of daily activities like walking, bending, and reaching. The longevity benefits of morning movement extend beyond just physical function to include improved mood, better cognitive function, and reduced inflammation throughout your body. Physical movement, even gentle stretching and simple exercises, triggers the release of endorphins and other beneficial brain chemicals that improve your mood and mental clarity for the entire day. Additionally, morning movement helps regulate your circadian rhythm by signaling to your body that it's time to be active and alert, supporting the healthy sleep-wake cycle that's essential for longevity and optimal aging. Betty from Michigan started doing simple arm circles, leg lifts, and gentle spinal twists beside her bed each morning after experiencing several minor falls. Her physical therapist noted significant improvements in her balance and stability within just 6 weeks of consistent morning movement practice. Perform 5 simple movements like arm circles, ankle rotations, gentle neck stretches, standing leg lifts, and spinal twists before leaving your bedroom, spending about 1 minute on each movement to gently activate different parts of your body. Focus on slow, controlled movements rather than speed or intensity, and listen to your body's feedback to avoid overexertion while still providing the gentle stimulation your muscles and joints need. Your muscles and joints need immediate, gentle activation to maintain mobility and prevent the age-related stiffness that can lead to falls, injury, and loss of independence if left unaddressed day after day. Habit 4. 3 to 5 minutes of morning gratitude or meditation. Do you spend a few quiet minutes each morning focusing on gratitude or peaceful breathing before starting your busy day? Research from the University of California shows that morning mindfulness practices reduce stress hormones by 40% and significantly extend healthy lifespan in seniors by lowering chronic inflammation and improving immune function throughout the day. This brief period of calm reflection helps regulate your nervous system's response to daily stresses, preventing the chronic elevation of cortisol and other stress hormones that accelerate cellular aging and increase your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive decline. Starting your day with intentional gratitude or mindful breathing creates a foundation of emotional stability that helps you handle challenges more effectively and maintain better physical health throughout your senior years. Chronic stress and rushed morning routines trigger your body's fight-or-flight response, flooding your system with stress hormones that were designed for short-term survival situations but become harmful when activated repeatedly throughout your daily life. These stress hormones cause inflammation, raise blood pressure, impair immune function, and accelerate the aging process at the cellular level by damaging DNA and shortening telomeres, the protective caps on your chromosomes that determine cellular aging. Seniors who consistently start their days in a calm, reflective state maintain lower baseline stress hormone levels, experience less chronic inflammation, and show measurable improvements in immune function compared to those who begin each day feeling rushed or anxious. The practice of gratitude specifically has been shown to improve cardiovascular health, enhance sleep quality, and boost immune function in ways that directly contribute to longevity and healthy aging. When you focus on things you're grateful for, your brain releases beneficial neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, while reducing the production of stress hormones and inflammatory compounds. This positive neurochemical cascade improves your mood, enhances your body's natural healing processes, and creates a more resilient stress response system that helps protect you from the health impacts of daily challenges and age-related stresses. Morning meditation or gratitude practice also improves cognitive function and may help prevent age-related mental decline by reducing inflammation in the brain and supporting the growth of new neural connections. Studies from Harvard Medical School show that seniors who practice regular mindfulness have larger brain volumes in areas associated with memory and learning, along with better preserved cognitive function compared to their peers who don't engage in these practices. The key is consistency rather than duration, as even brief daily practice creates measurable improvements in stress resilience and overall health outcomes. Harold from Florida started spending 5 minutes each morning thinking of 3 specific things he was grateful for while drinking his first cup of coffee. His family noticed he seemed calmer and more positive, and his doctor observed improved blood pressure readings and better sleep quality over the following months. Sit quietly for 3 to 5 minutes thinking of specific things you're grateful for, or simply focus on slow, deep breathing while letting your mind settle into a peaceful state before beginning your daily activities. You can practice this while still in bed, sitting in your favorite chair, or even while enjoying your morning beverage, making it easy to incorporate into your existing routine without adding stress or complexity. Start each day with calm intention rather than rushing into activity, because your longevity depends on how you begin each morning. And this simple practice sets a positive tone that influences your stress levels, immune function, and overall health throughout the entire day. These 4 simple dawn habits require less than 30 minutes total and cost absolutely nothing to implement. Yet they represent the most powerful longevity practices identified in one of the largest studies of successful aging ever conducted. The centenarians in this research didn't have special genes or expensive treatments, but they consistently practiced these basic health-promoting routines that support optimal aging at the cellular level, while maintaining the physical and mental function needed for independence and quality of life in your senior years. Which of these 4 dawn habits will you start implementing tomorrow morning? And have you noticed any of these practices in the longest living people you know? Share your commitment in the comments below. Like this video if you're ready to add healthy years to your life. Subscribe for more evidence-based longevity strategies and share this with every senior who wants to live a longer, healthier life. Because these simple morning habits could literally add decades of vitality to anyone willing to practice them consistently starting tomorrow morning.